In today's video, we're going to be replacing this leaky sink strainer basket that leaks around the edges. When shopping for a replacement, I recommend getting one just like the one that's currently installed. Now let's remove everything from under the sink that we can. Now loosen up your plumbing connections, and if for some reason your sink strainer is spinning, go ahead and get yourself a faucet wrench like this, or you can just use some screwdrivers shoved inside. Hold everything steady and loosen up the rest of your plumbing connection. Now remove the old sink strainer basket and clean everything up. Now get your plumber's putty. I prefer OD plumber's putty, it's my favorite. You're going to make yourself a little sneaky snake that's the same length around the inside of your new strainer basket. Press it down, and now we're going to flip it over and press it down back into the clean sink. Now we're going to reconnect all of our plumbing pieces, and it's important to put everything back together the way it was. Like this seal on the very bottom there, you want to make sure the fat part is on the top and the skinny part is on the bottom. Also, you're going to want to put this top seal in. That's what goes directly connected to the sink strainer basket. Now we're going to put in the tension ring that's going to push down the sink strainer basket itself. It's important to assemble it in the correct order. First goes the rubber seal, then goes the cardboard seal, and then that metal ring, and then the rest of it threads up on top and kind of creates tension that presses the new sink strainer basket down into the sink basin itself. Now you can go ahead and tighten your tension screws or your big tension nut, and it's going to squish out the plumber's putty like you see here. Now get your gloved hand and maybe a screwdriver and clean up the excess. I like to also use some paper towels. Go ahead and recheck all of your plumbing connections, make sure they are threaded on properly and they are nice and tight, because the next thing we are going to do is leak test this thing. Put your sink stopper in and go ahead and run a little bit of water so it completely covers your new strainer basket. Don't put in too much water, because if you do have a leak, you don't want it to be a really bad leak. Go ahead and let that water sit in there for just a minute and go underneath your sink again, and you're going to check right around here to see if you have any water leaking. Now pull your plug and let some water drain down there. Recheck the other connections to make sure there's no dripping. If you do have dripping, go ahead and snug everything back up and recheck your leak. Otherwise, you're all finished. Alright, bonus footage, check this out. So, I was starting on this other side, and the nut came off super easily. It's because it's snapped in half. That's another reason why this thing might be leaking.